Hello, Market Movers members. I don't know what camera to look at.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hello, Market Movers. Welcome to our December live stream. Hello, TPott.
What's up?
How are you doing tonight?
Grand.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm tired. We had a really fun holiday party last night.
We did.
And I've been in meetings pretty much all day today.
Yes.
Like literally even afterwards. I just got off 3 calls after work, and so we're here, and I'm excited to do this.
Good.
Because this is fun.
This is great.
You're all amped up on Mountain Dew,
You know
and
what
we're
this
ready.
is more fun than? Reading Twitter and Instagram comments about PSA and Beckett.
Well,
This is more fun than that.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true.
People have a lot to say.
You gotta poke the bear sometimes, don't you?
Know, I have sometimes I have a little bit of fun poking the bear. That's the big news of the week, right? And I know, we're gonna
Big news of the year, maybe.
We won't talk about it so much on this show because I did a Jeff Wilson show on it, which comes out tomorrow morning. We're gonna talk about it Thursday on Cards on the Table on the Sports Card Investor channel. So
Yes.
we're gonna talk plenty about it. But it is the big news. I will ask you, were you surprised when you heard the news?
Yeah,
I was surprised.
Literally my jaw dropped.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I was like, what? So I was getting ready to go. We finished a meeting yesterday. I was getting ready to go record a couple Spitball and Cards podcast episodes before the party. And as I'm sitting down, Scotty B's like, can you believe this? And I'm like, what? And he's like, I just texted you this link. And I was like, gobsmacked, as the Brits would say. I think
know. The news broke. We were in here filming something.
Yes, we were.
The news broke.
Yeah.
We didn't even know. I didn't even know.
We walked out.
Yeah.
I literally ran out of our little phone booth and was like, Carter, I just wanted to tell somebody, like, this is nuts.
It is nuts. I did not see it coming. A little unexpected.
Yeah.
But a lot of people out there are not fans of this, and I get it. I get it. I understand why people don't like it. Now, I will say I don't want to get too much in this topic because we're going to talk about all week.
We could talk all night.
The one good thing would be if collectors actually revitalize this Beckett. I know there's a lot of people that think that's maybe not what they are going to do or intend to do. I think they will. We'll talk about that later this week. I think they will.
Okay.
I actually think they will. I don't think they're going to take the SGC approach.
Okay.
I don't. I think they're going to take the complete opposite approach and reinvest in the Beckett brand, and we're going to see the Beckett brand rise again. I might be wrong.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
All right.
We'll see. But let's not talk about it. Let's talk about our beautiful Market Movers attendees. Let's talk about this giveaway that you have tonight, TPott.
This is a banger. Straight up banger.
Look at
right
this
here,
card.
Right here.
We're giving away.
We are giving this away. Do you have the B-roll, Johnny, or I don't know if you? Yeah,
there it is on the screen,
okay.
guys. We're going to give this away during the show
Johnny
tonight.
on the spot. So this is a $5,000 Anthony Edwards card. We hit this.
Holidays.
Courtyard sponsored our live stream back in October.
Yes.
And they said, we want you to rip a $2,500 vending pack, and we did, and we hit this $5,000 Ant-Man rookie card. And we talked to them, what do you want to do? How do we want to? And they said, let's save it for the December live stream and, make sure to do a giveaway. So, if you're not already signed up for Courtyard, show them some love. Go to courtyard.io and sign up for your free Courtyard account. I'm giving away cards every week too on the Market Movers channel from them. So
let's go.
Yeah.
And whoever put a link in the chat, I don't think that's the right link to enter the giveaway. I don't know who's administrating the Market Movers tonight.
Is that you?
That
just looks like a login.
Yeah, the
link
link in the YouTube chat right now is not. It's not an active link. It just takes you to a login page.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get the right one in there.
All right, we'll get the right link in the YouTube chat because we got a special link tonight to enter the giveaway. I guess it's going to be a little different because of the fact that we got this
phishing link. Someone said
$5,000 card that we want to give away here. So we're gonna make you guys be a little more official tonight.
Yeah.
We've got an actual official contest entry system because it's such a big prize.
Yeah.
We want to give everybody who's watching here tonight a shot to enter this giveaway.
Yeah.
All right, now it looks like we've got the right link in the YouTube chat. So that is a brand new link. So this is just for you watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is a special link just for you watching. Now, is that the link we're going to use for all of the giveaways throughout the show tonight, or is that just for that card giveaway tonight? Are we doing other giveaways, or is this the giveaway tonight?
There's giveaways all night. We got a bunch bunch of select football. We got Prism basketball and Topps Chrome baseball.
By the way, Nick over here on the pack desk. Welcome, Nick. Happy holidays to you, sir.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to you as well.
And so, does that one giveaway link get them into all the giveaways tonight, or do they need to go do the other giveaway link too?
That separate link that was shared will get you into the giveaway for that card, along with some Prism and select
Okay.
handlers that we have.
So
But-
that link.
There's another link though for the other giveaways.
Correct. Member login.
Yes.
It's for the question submission, trivia, and where there's the member.
So where do
We got
where-
all kinds of
All right.
giveaways. Now.
We'll
so
swap-
many
we'll swap the
giveaways,
link.
ladies and gentlemen. We're figuring it all out, but here's
Yeah.
what you want to do. So here's what we're going to say. Two things, all right? Everybody watching, no purchase necessary. Everybody watching, go get into the special giveaway link for the Anthony Edwards card. That is its own giveaway link that is pinned to the
Yes.
top of the YouTube chat.
Yes.
There's a second link to get into the pack giveaways throughout the course of the show. That is sportscardinvestor.com/live. And that's also where you're going to go to get into trivia and everything like that later on too. So you want to get registered in both spots, sportscardinvestor.com/live and the link that is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. So there you go. They are both in the chat now for you guys to get into. And right now, your odds are pretty good. We got 183 people watching live, TPott.
Yeah.
Your odds of winning a $5,000 card,
Yeah.
it's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty good
Am
for
I
the people.
eligible?
You are not eligible.
Didn't think
So that's now only 182 people.
Is
are
Roman
at the
eligible?
moment. Yes. All of your children.
My 5
your
out of
many
168.
children. You have so many children that it would start to sway the odds in your favor.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do some Q&A. Let's take some questions from the audience, those who submitted questions before the show today.
All right.
From Taylor,
you go.
321. With collectors acquiring BGS. Oh gosh, here we go. You can't avoid it, Teapot. With collectors acquiring BGS and previously downsizing SGC, would you still consider submitting cards to Beckett for grading?
Well, listen, I wasn't willing to submit cards to Beckett for grading before this because I had really bad experiences with Beckett. It just never went well for me. And that ship sailed for me 3 years ago. So when the news about the grading inconsistency and the buybacks and everything happened with PSA last week, and people were saying Beckett's the way to go Beckett, I'm like, sure, have you used them? Like, because it didn't go well for me. And it's nothing like, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of factors to this. There's personal preference. How do you like the slab aesthetic? And, what do you like the subgrades? And do you like the thicker slab that's, a little more premium looking maybe? Like, there's a lot of factors. And then there's the company and the organization and everything. So, my position the whole time was that, like, all the grading companies have inconsistencies and their own issues, and none of them has just, like, got this sterling reputation of being some killer company. I think some of them are trying really hard, but so now would I do it? No, no. The better question here for me is like, does this make me more likely to submit to CGC? Like, I think what's going on with them is interesting. I like some of the people who work there and what they're doing, but I submit to PSA too. So it's just like, to me, it's like, I keep a lot of my own PC cards raw, and I might send some of them to CGC because I like their slab better personally. If it's for investment monetary purposes, the only thing that would make me not send to PSA would be outright demonstrable proven fraud and corruption, which I know some people will say is there. I don't believe it is. Or if secondary market value shifted. But right now, you're literally leaving money on the table by going anywhere else. I don't see it.
People are saying right now, this is horrible news that collectors bought Beckett because they're going to whittle down Beckett the same way they whittled down SGC. And my response to that is, whittle down what?
Yeah,
They're already whittled down. You just told me that you haven't submitted to Beckett in the last 3 years because your last experience submitting to them was so horrible.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
They graded 50,000 cards last month.
So whittle down to what exactly? Like, why do I don't see it going that way because there's nothing to whittle down. I have a whole theory on this. We'll talk about this later this week, but I have a whole theory on this.
Does this make you more likely to submit to Beckett?
At the moment, no, because nothing's changed.
Yeah.
If collectors actually upgrades Beckett's technology, upgrades Beckett's customer service, upgrades Beckett's turnaround times, gets Beckett a better slab, changes the grading scale to eliminate the 9.5 and make them 10s, then heck yeah, I'll start submitting to Beckett again. That's a little bit of a long list of things. But Beckett wasn't going to do any of those things on their own.
No.
They weren't doing any of it. They haven't done any of it for 3 years.
Yeah.
So collectors buys them. Hopefully collectors will make them do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah. There have been some good. I do feel bad. I don't know if feel bad. I don't know I don't know the ins and outs of any of this. We just know the news. I know there are some really good people at Beckett. Like I don't want to you speak about a company and then there's individuals who do things. I feel bad for a lot of people who've been trying to affect change and get things done, and I just know there have been a lot of challenges getting some of that stuff done internally, and so there's still a huge amount of brand equity in that name and in that legacy. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Thank you for the question, Taylor. Let's rip Taylor a pack for the question. Appreciate that.
All right, we're going to start out with a pack of Topps Chrome Baseball. These are hobby packs. So
is this regular Chrome or update?
this is regular Chrome.
Okay. All right.
So we should.
No MLB debut patch. Yeah, here you go.
I see a very dinged corner there.
Oh man.
Right off the
What
bat.
did you do?
Why'd you pick a bad
That wasn't
box,
me.
Nick?
Come on, Nick.
All right, Pete Fairbanks got a Bryce Teodosio and then a Tyler Locklear. That's pretty dinged up there.
Wow. Oh geez, I see the corner now. Look at that.
That was like that.
That's real jacked up.
Wow.
Another Andrew Benintendi banged
Also
up.
jacked up.
We
Don't be
got-
jacked up on this. What is this?
Looks like a
Don't be damaged. A Ray Wave?
Jazz Chisholm out of
Oh,
199.
that's cool. Nice looking card.
Not damaged at all.
Okay.
Yamamoto
Ooh.
Future Stars. You got a Power Players Vladdy.
Sweet.
Max Fried Refractor for the Yankees. Tyler Stevenson and a Class A.
Man, a jumbo pack? Must have been.
That may have been.
That's a jumbo pack. That was a lot of cards.
Yeah, jumbo pack.
Okay.
Not hot.
There you go.
Very nice.
All right, appreciate that, Taylor. Let's do another question. And by the way, welcome everyone in here to the chat. We got a lot of people streaming in here. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Good to see you, RP Mick and Heck Tech, JNN Collectors, JT, Ethan Smith. A lot of folks in the chat tonight. Appreciate all of you. This is from Eric Mitchell. Where do you see the vintage market heading over the next 2 to 3 years? It's a good question, TPott. I feel, the vintage market this year, I feel was a little bit quieter. Like the past few years were all about vintage, it seems. Like all these big Mickey Mantle sales and vintage sales and Baltimore News, Babe Ruth, and all this stuff the last few years.
Yeah.
This year, if you're talking about the high end of the market, like the record prices, the headlines on ESPN, it was all about Jordan, Kobe,
Yeah.
LeBron. It was all, exquisite basketball, gold prisms. It was all about that kind of stuff this year, not really vintage as much. I feel like vintage actually lost a little focus.
Well, that Baltimore News Babe Ruth was the one that
Went for a lot less.
went for $4 million less or whatever.
When it
was.
resold.
Yeah.
Went for a lot less. So
Yeah.
is the vintage market a little softer right now than it was perhaps? Attention's, pushing over to modern, or I don't know. What do you think about vintage?
I think the vintage market, first of all, I like to define, that's big, right? It's big. I kind of tend to lean vintage being anything 1987 and earlier.
Right.
So, and that could go all the way back. So you've got pre-war, post-war, 70s, 80s, all these different eras, all these different sports. So it's pretty all-encompassing. I don't know that it's fair. Like, typically if you hear vintage market, you first think baseball. Like, that's what makes up the most of the vintage market. So what do I think with vintage baseball? I think it's going to be steady. I think it's going to be steady still for the next few years. I don't think anything catastrophic is going to happen. Then you separate the high-end market from like the low end, right? Like there's big differences there too. If you're talking about record-breaking cards and all-time iconic, that's a different beast than, your like third-year Sandy Koufax that is still a very iconic, cool card, but isn't going to break records. So I think it's going to be very healthy. I think the big thing that I'm watching is like how consistent is the interest over time of younger people who may start to gain some interest in it. At what point does that happen? I made a video that, kind of riled a lot of people up earlier this year on the Market Movers channel about how I'm concerned that younger people, Reeves and people, teenagers today, just may not ever reach the point where they get interested in vintage. Unlike, maybe people who naturally get interested in their 40s or something in it later on. I don't know. We'll see. But for the next 2 to 3 year horizon, I think it's still a very safe space within the hobby, if I can use that term.
And I think your real iconic stuff is going to be safe forever.
Yeah.
Like I think you're.
I do too.
Yeah.
And that's what I said.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, appreciate the question. Let's go on over to Nick.
All right, going on to a pack of Select Football. This is 2023, and this was out of a hobby box. So a little older. A little lower.
There you go.
There we go.
2023 Select Hobby.
Yep.
All right.
Nolan Smith, my rookie. We got the Clay Matthews on the silver.
The senior.
Puka rookie, and a Josh Downs.
Puka rookie's nice. Would have been nice if that was numbered. We'll see if we get one of those next time. Let's do another question from the audience here. DJ Abram, how much does back centering impact a card's grade, especially for vintage cards with strong corners, edges, and surface quality? If you look at like PSA's grading standards, I believe they say this right on their website, DJ, and I believe, if I remember, a PSA 10 allows you to have up to, I believe it's 75-25 centering on the back.
Yeah.
So they very much pay a lot less attention to centering on the back. On the front, it's 55-45 is the standard now for PSA 10, but on the back they allow 75-25. So really the answer is that back centering does not have much impact. You can get away with a lot more on the back of the card than you can on the front of the card.
Yeah. You want to share my screen, Johnny? That I pulled up their website for PSA, and it does depend on the grading company, but it's definitely less on the back overall.
Right there.
There's a lot more.
It says it right there. 55-45
flexibility
on the front, 75-25 on the back.
Yep. So it's less strict. Now,
All right.
just when you think you're good, and you'll send it in, and then you get an 8. And the only thing you can figure out is that the back centering is off, and you're like, well, just have them take a second look.
Probably a new grade.
Probably a new grade.
All right, let's get it back for DJ Abram.
All right, going to Prism Basketball.
What year is this one?
24.
24. All right.
We got Malik Monk, Andre Drummond,
Ooh.
Jason Tatum,
Wow.
Clint Capella, Dort.
A little color coming up with
Is that auto?
Backwards.
Oh,
Jalen Brunson.
just a
silver?
backwards silver. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. These packs are weird.
Thanks,
We got a
Panini.
Sasser Orange.
Cool.
Fast break out 125. Harrison Ingram. Oh, I gotta
There you
bring
go.
that down. Tim Duncan.
Okay. All right. Let's do one more question real quick, and then I might send TPott out there in the aisle if we're doing that tonight.
No, just the computer.
Oh, computer tonight. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wisconsin Collectibles. What card do you hope Santa puts under your tree this holiday season? What a nice question from Wisconsin Collectibles.
Yep.
You know who I hope is not under my tree, Teapot?
Who's that?
DJ Lagway. I don't need DJ Lagway under my tree. I know. What a pose. What a pose on the card. That pose is even going to make it difficult to sell the card to the
gosh.
fans of LSU or whatever college DJ Lagway ends up playing for. I hope there are many rich alumni because I have many expensive DJ Lagway cards to sell you, rich alumni. If anyone out there from LSU is watching, you're all excited. You just got Lane Kiffin. Congratulations. Guess what? I got some DJ Lagway cards to sell you when he transfers to your school as well. So hit me up. We got some really nice ones. So no, I don't need any DJ Lagway under my tree. I will still gladly take Tim Tebow under my tree, though. The original Florida Goat remains the Florida Goat. He's not really the original Florida Goat. That would be Spurrier, Danny Werfel. But the Florida Goat remains the Florida Goat. I'll take DJ Lagway.
Did you see?
Or not DJ Lagway.
Did you
Tim Tebow.
see Diego Pavia's vote on who the goat, like the college football goat was? Did you see this clip? This social reel?
I just saw his antics at the nightclub.
Somebody was interviewing him
Okay.
on the spot, right? And they were doing they had a little tree of 8 college football all-time greats, and they wanted him to whittle it down to who's the goat. And so they asked him, who is better, Lamar Jackson or Johnny Manziel? And he goes, neither, me. And they're like, that's not what we're doing. Like, it's a bracket. And he's like, oh, okay. And then they get down to the quadrant, and he said, Derrick Henry or Tim Tebow? He said, Derrick Henry. He said Derrick Henry was a better college football player than Tim Tebow.
No, strong disagree.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever.
Strong
And Derrick
disagree.
Henry's a beast.
He's a good player.
But
he
he
was
said,
good for Bama. He was good running back for Bama, but strong disagree.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
he had Manziel as his GOAT. So that's
You know
he
what?
did.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
that's
After watching that kid, like I didn't know much about him.
Yeah.
I just knew he was the Vandy quarterback, and he was good. He was good this year. But after watching his antics after the Heisman and all that stuff, I literally saw like the thing at the nightclub and saw some interview he did, and I'm like, this is Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
This is Johnny Manziel all over
the Browns are going to draft him.
And the Browns will probably draft him. This is Johnny Manziel. Reincarnated.
Mendoza and Pavi are like the exact opposite people.
Yes, they
like
are.
in every possible way. So,
They are.
all right. Well, this card I have on the screen is my. This would be the card I would want to see under the holiday Christmas tree.
Oh, look at that.
This one.
Wow.
The Barry Sanders
The
PMG,
PMG,
98,
huh?
the 98, and it's a rare case where I would rather have this. So the Gem Masters that sold actually broke some records at the time. This is the 1 of 1, which they look much cooler in hand, but like you lose the lion in the background. So I would rather just have the regular one. I'd rather have it over the green PMG. The other card I would like to have, if anybody has any leads on one of these, please let me know. I really was bummed because I don't normally like autos on like kabooms and things, but this was sick. I would have really liked to have this with the blue ink, but in just one of these Barry gold kabooms in general would be, I would move a lot of my PC to get one of those tracked down. So
All right, there you go.
there you go.
If you're feeling generous out there, ladies and gentlemen, and you come across a Barry Sanders gold kaboom, here's your man. Here's your man.
You know?
Let's get a pack for Wisconsin collectibles.
All right, back to baseball. Make sure I'm holding these in the right spot. See if these are dinged up.
Yeah.
No. These look all right.
Hold them up to your sternum so you don't get them out of the camera.
Maybe a little ding there. We got Jesse Winker,
Winker.
Billy Cook, Lane Thomas, Matt Chapman, a little ding, David Festa, Ryan Mountcastle.
What's that?
Alletch,
just an Alletch.
J-Rod. I think that's just the
Yeah.
The
that's
base,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
You got the Prism Refractor, Josh Lau, Gustavo Campero, rookie refractor, Jeremy Pena, and a Seth Lugo.
All right.
How's Jeremy Pena doing these days for your
Yeah.
boys there, Nick?
He had a great year last
He had
year.
a good year.
Or
Good
this year.
I don't pay much
He's get-
attention to the Astros.
He's getting expensive.
I only pay attention to the relevant teams.
Now he had a really big bounce back year actually this year.
Nick took Nick a second
Yeah.
to catch that little swipe.
Yeah.
Of course, the Braves weren't super relevant this year either. TPott, I got a little challenge for you. Before I do, let me tell the audience. Let me just remind the audience. We've had some new folks stream in here tonight. We got a couple of really key things going on here. So first of all, as a little celebration for the holiday, we have a $5,000 Anthony Edwards card that we are giving away during this show in an hour and a half. We are giving this away in an hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen. $5,000 card, courtesy of Courtyard.io. Everyone is eligible in this stream. No purchase necessary. It's a special link. It's in the YouTube chat. Click that link. Get registered for the giveaway of this card. Your odds are pretty good. We've only got 300 people watching. You got a 1 in 300 shot if you go register right now using that link. On top of that, we're doing some other little giveaways throughout the show that you can get to those giveaways by going to sportscardinvestor.com/live. And of course, we're going to be doing trivia later in tonight's show, so get registered for all of that. By the way, if you are not a Market Movers member, there is no better time to try out Market Movers because for a little holiday celebration right now, we're doing 20% off of Market Movers and a 14-day free trial. The promo code is at the bottom of your screen. Use code HOLIDAY25 when signing up for 20% off and 14-day free trial. Go to marketmoversapp.com. So get yourself registered for that, and then that way you can get into trivia and everything else fun that we are doing during tonight's show. Okay, TPott, I got a little challenge for you before we do our first giveaway. We'll do our first giveaway here in just a second.
Okay.
Let's go to cardshq.com.
CardsHQ.com.
We'll call up Teapot's screen here.
Yep.
And find me a baseball card. Everyone right now is paying attention to basketball and football, right? People aren't thinking about baseball at all right now. Find me a baseball card that you might grab right now that is one that could be hot next season that people just are not paying attention to.
Okay. Oh, maybe our filter's not working. Found bug. Filter's busted. I wanted to sort by price. Oh, it did.
There
It
it
just
goes.
took a second. Okay. All right. Interesting. Oh, man. Sweet. That trout's cool. Let's see. Let's see. Soto. Kershaw. Boy, that's sweet. I think now that Kershaw is retired, watching his stuff, if it dips at all, that's awesome. Also, would be.
We got a lot of Kershaw up there. We must have bought a
Yeah,
Kershaw collection
must
off
have bought a
somebody.
Kershaw. Yeah, there's
Look at that,
another
more
one.
Kershaw right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Must have bought a whole Kershaw collection.
Yep. Luis Arias. Okay. I'm going to pause here on Caglione
Okay.
because his stuff dipped a lot. You're talking
lot.
about a high. Now, that's interesting. I'm going to click on this.
It's not his first Bowman. Is that what you're looking for?
It is. That's weird. That's a
wonder
10.
Wonder that's on the
Prospect
case,
autograph,
maybe?
Gem Mint 10. I don't know. Or just some weird glare. Yeah, it must be on the case. I would
maybe
maybe
on
have
the
to
case.
be. This is a guy who can take the lid off the ball. He's got insane power, had an unbelievable college, performance, and ripped his way through the minors, and then just couldn't make contact at the major league level yet. He's still young. He's an absolute stud. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens if he comes out hot. Watch him maybe in spring training and see. Does he look like he's going to start the season out hot? In spring training, not that it necessarily means everything, but sometimes it can be an indicator. So Caglione's an interesting one. McCain, no. Let's go to the next page. There we go.
Got a lot of these. Got a lot of those tops now.
Yeah,
cards.
get your tops nows.
Look at the grades on those. Teapot.
Well, I did that video showing like tops now just grades. It's
Yeah, it
just
grades
gem
really
mint.
well.
It's
Look at
just
that.
gem mint. Wow.
Yeah, we got our
All
coffers
right.
full of those. Teapot.
Yeah, maybe pull a few down and oversaturate the website. But Acuna, Kim, more Kershaw, Cam Smith. Is Cam Smith actually going to be any good, Nick? It's on the Astros.
I think he will. This will be a big year for him.
Yeah, there's more of those things. Wow. Nolan Ryan, Colby Thomas,
Roki
Ozzy.
Sasaki.
Yeah,
A couple of those there. Matt McClain.
lots of cool stuff.
Yes, Joe
That
Morgan.
Molina's awesome. Oops. Let's see. We got any McGonagall? Maybe I need to search. Let's do a player search. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Nope. No Kevin McGonagalls. Those are all snatched up. What about my guy Max Clark? No Max Clarks. Who else? Let's see. Who else? Who else could be poised? Do we have any of the big dumper? We do not. I'm going to say Cal Raleigh is just an interesting one to me. My opinion on Raleigh, and I could be dead wrong about this, but like he saw such a big rise this year. Massive record-breaking season, very, very highly debated and contested who should have won the MVP amongst, in many people's minds. I will be very surprised if we get to this time next year and Cal Raleigh's market movers price movement trend shows anything remotely flat. I think he's either going to have another huge season, like a 50-plus home run season back to back, and he's just going to go more like this, or he's going to settle down to high 30s to 42 home run power, and it's going to make a big difference, and his stuff's going to like recorrect back to halfway to the mean, back to where it was. So Raleigh's just like an interesting one to me. He's actually down the most of any like postseason player
Interesting.
since
I
it
didn't realize he was
ended.
down so much.
It's not. He's actually not that much. I think he's down like 11%. Baseball cards are not dipping as much as I would have thought or even hoped. in the offseason so far. But
Some suggestions
Yeah.
from the chat. Eldridge says Collector's Refuge.
Eldridge.
Caminero
Eldridge.
says
Yeah.
RP Mick.
Yep. Caminero's
He also says Weatherholt.
Weatherholt. Yep.
Caminero also, LCS at Caminero as well. Connor Griffin says RP Mick.
Yep.
Pete Crow Armstrong says Rizzo Cards.
PCA is an interesting one.
Yeah, his stuff's down a bit.
Well, he just had a horrible second half of the season. Just like was second in MVP odds for
Yeah.
the NL prior to the All-Star break, and then it was like Pete Crow Armstrong, and then the entire Detroit Tigers team forgot how to play baseball in the second half of the season. But
Jackson Merrill, another
base.
one from
Yeah.
Andrew
Yeah.
in the YouTube chat.
yep.
Jesus Made says JT.
Made. Yep.
Kurtz says ALGO.
I do like Kurtz. I do like Kurtz. I think he's legit. I don't know with the A's, we'll see. But
Jackson Job. Slade Caldwell.
Job's actually projected to be out this entire upcoming season.
Oh, really? Is he missing the whole season?
And yeah, that's what they said last year. Unless something has substantially
Oh,
changed,
gosh.
it was like literally 2 years, and then there's a looming lockout.
right.
So you could have this guy literally miss 3 years of his, the young part of his career.
Wow.
Because of that injury. So
I didn't realize he was going to be out that long. Gunnar
Yeah.
Henderson says
Gunnar Henderson, absolutely. We were very split in our opinions of Gunnar Henderson on Spitball and Cards, and I'm Team Gunnar.
There you go. Nice little affordable Gunnar
He's
right
a
there
beast.
on
He's a beast.
cardshq.com.
Yep.
All right. Good
card.
stuff, Teapot. Good stuff. Let's pick some giveaway winners.
Okay.
Let's get some giveaway winners. We want to get a list up of those
Yep.
folks who
Maybe you want to do
need
a
a second.
question
I'll
while
take
I
a
pull
question.
the.
All right, we're going to let Teapot
Yeah.
pull some giveaway winners.
Yep.
Once again, guys, if you haven't gotten into the giveaways tonight, 2 ways you need to do it. You go to sportscardinvestor.com/live. There's a giveaway form there. And then there's a separate giveaway link for the big $5,000 card giveaway at the end of the show. That link is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. Do both giveaway forms. No purchase necessary. All right, how does the college football transfer portal affect players' card values, and would it transfer, hurt, or preserve the value of their Bowman firsts? That's a good question, Felton. I'm thinking about that myself right now. Here's the problem. I do think that the college players now switching teams so often will affect the market for their Bowman firsts somewhat. Because college fans are very loyal to their team. College fans are more loyal to their team than the player. In the pros, you get fans of both the teams and the players.
Yep.
In college, you get fans of the teams, not the players. So if you are buying a Bowman first of a transfer, like for example, good example here, basketball. Boogie Fland plays for the Gators now, one of our starting guards, played for Arkansas last season. He has a first Bowman. He's in an Arkansas jersey. Does that take down my desire for it? A little bit. I have one, but I'm a little less excited about it because he's in an Arkansas jersey. But that's his first Bowman card. I'd much rather him be in a Gator jersey. I would probably spend a lot more chasing his cards if he were in Gator jerseys, but his first Bowman's in an Arkansas jersey. So I do think it has a little bit of a cooling effect. Unfortunately, I got a lot of DJ Lagway cards for the Gators. Lagway, now about to transfer. Worse, Lagway's Gator cards, he's doing the Gator chop. So what fan of another team wants a card of the quarterback doing the Gator chop when he's no longer on the Gators and they're not Gator fans? So, that could hurt things a little bit. So I do think, Felton, that is a little bit of a challenge Bowman U is going to have now that he got NIL in the transfer portal and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's get a pack here for Felton. Go over to Nick.
All right, going back to select here. Starting off with an Eckler, we got Will McDonald IV, Brian Robinson Jr. on the Prism, Micah Parsons, snapshots, and then a Jordan Addison rookie.
All right.
Very cool. All right, you want to do some giveaways?
I got
T-Pop?
it ready.
How many giveaway winners do we need, Nick?
10.
10. All right, I'm going to randomize it 3 times. So here we go. 1,
These are all going to be for packs
2,
here.
and 3. Bang. At number 1, Cardster, Jason Wallace, Travis Nishiho, Manavi 28, Matt Hyatt, Kel Hall, Stifteraj, Joffrey Perlman, Darren Rushlow, and my Padawan 824. Congratulations.
guys. All 10 of you guys are going to get packs.
Oops.
Wonder if Cardster has any relationship to the Cardster store in Thailand that I went to.
Oh.
Good little store.
Let us know, Cardster.
There you go.
Let us know.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
You want to rip a few?
Yep.
Number 1.
Let's rip them. Number 1, Cardster.
Oh, Cardster.
Let's go, Cardster. Got a couple more giveaways during the show, by the way. So if you didn't win anything at that one, you got more opportunities to get in on these giveaways for the rest of the show.
Yep.
LeBron.
LeBron
By
James.
the Kareem
Oh.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Wow.
Nice hits.
Sick.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hot hands Nick over there.
Let's do it.
Who said Nick can't hit the big card?
That's
Didn't
legit.
expect that.
That's
legit.
pretty sweet. Good
Cardster.
job. Cardster with a
Right
hit.
out of 99.
Cardster.
That's really nice.
Nice card.
Love to see that.
Amazing.
Hit the LeBron. You got the Chris Paul. Tyler Kolek and a Gary Payton. Nice.
Just hitting a
Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar auto. That was numbered?
At 99.
Sick.
Nice one.
Love it.
Love it. Love it too. All right, who gets the second pack?
Amazing.
Number 2 was.
Number 2 was Jason Wallace.
All right,
Wallis.
Jason. Oh, there's a thicker card in here.
Oh boy.
Could be good news. Got Tyreek.
We on a heater?
Musgrave.
Oh, there you go. Cousin of Mr. Carter here at
That's
Cards
right.
HQ.
That's right.
Got the Deuce Vaughn.
The deuce is loose.
Neon
Itching.
Icons. And then the Multiverse.
Ooh,
Eric Dickerson.
Cool.
cool.
There you go.
Patch. That's a cool one.
Nice.
All right.
Out of 99.
Hey, look at this. Nick's
doing
Nick's heating up
okay.
a little bit. He's
Well,
doing
a
all right.
bit of a
He's
roll
doing all
here.
right.
I'll go back to baseball for number 3. And who's that?
Baseball is going to be Travis Nishiho.
All right, Travis. Edgardo Enriquez. Josh Lau. Will Wagner. We got a Kiter Montero. Clayton Kershaw. River Ryan. Future Stars Bryce Terang. The, oh boy, Tomoyuki Shigano. Prism. The Gyro Iriarte Refractor. Tarek Skubal.
Yeah, Scoob.
And the Hunter Renfro.
Scoob.
Cool.
Please don't leave Scoob.
I know. What's going to happen there?
I don't know.
You see that little scoop I got you the other night?
I don't know. Yes, thank
I
you.
traded for that at trade night.
I love
had,
that.
It's not a big one, but I had some
thought it was
kid-
cool.
It's a cool one. Some kid came up to me at trade night to do a deal with me. It was on our live trade night live on
Yeah.
the Sports Car Investor channel. And he had a bunch of $15, $20 cards and, put a bunch of them out on the table, wanted to do a trade for one of mine. And I was like, oh, Scooble. I'm like, I know who would like that card.
did like it,
And
thank
so
you.
I traded him for that. And then,
It's very, very
give
nice.
that to Mr.
Thank you.
TPott. There you go.
I will take any Scoobles.
There you go.
All right, this is for number 4.
This is number 4, and number 4 was Manavi 28.
Okay, see if we can one up the Kareem auto. Get the Wendell Carter Jr., Koulibaly, Kevin Durant, Bagley, Luck of the Lottery, Matus Buzelis. And then
He's good.
the Obi
Buzelis
Toppin.
is good.
Zealous is, yeah,
Is
solid.
that a
Likes
It's a
numbers.
breast to 20?
20?
Wow, Obi
Yeah.
Toppin to
Obi
20.
Toppin to 20.
Color match-ish, kind of, sort of.
Ish.
Ish.
What is that?
If ever there was a bronze one. I guess
Bronze?
it would be. Yeah, it's the bronze fast break to 20.
It's pretty
That's why I
good.
like ripping the fast break boxes, because
Yeah.
you can actually hit low numbered stuff.
Devin Carter and an AJ Johnson.
Sweet.
That's pretty good.
Nick's not messing around tonight.
No, Nick, I feel like Nick's
better.
actually getting some good hits here
Yeah.
tonight. You heard Phil
Numbered at
call, you
20.
heard Phil called him out earlier today.
Did he?
Did you hear that whole thing?
No, but I bet it was deserved.
Phil called him out for never hitting any big cards in our Market Movers
It's not
Lives.
true.
Apparently Parker has gotten all the big hits.
No, that's not true. Last month you hit some stuff, I think.
Yeah, I thought
Last
feel
month
like
was
Nick's
good.
hit some big cards
You've
in
hit
these
some
things
cards.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
right.
no, Phil said no. So
All right, Quentin Johnson,
Oh, did I say who this was?
5.
This is Matt Hyatt.
Matt Hyatt. Michael Vick. We got the Will Levis on, what is that?
Wow, that would have been a nice card. That was the silver.
Is that the
Yeah, it's the rookie. Wow.
Phenomenon? Phenomenon.
There you go. That would have been a nice card.
Is he even
Would
still in the
have,
league?
as in past tense.
Yeah.
Would have been a nice card.
Yeah.
Silver Phenomenon. Bijan rookie.
That is a nice card.
And Emmanuel Forbes.
There you go.
Bijan.
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 All right. Do we want to do a couple more? Do we want to send some sealed? What do we want to do?
You can do that.
Let's keep. What's our time
Rip a
stamp?
few
We got
more?
an agenda
We got
here.
time.
Let's see.
can
We
do
got
what- We
time.
can do what you want to do.
Yeah, let's rip the rest of them. We'll get through
All
them.
right, we'll go quick.
6 is Kel Hall.
Kel Hall.
Yep.
Nick is on a heater. We should let him keep
Nick's
going.
on a heater.
Okay. Oh boy. That's not a name I'm familiar with. Jack
Oh.
Kochanowicz.
Kahanowitz. You got to be from West Michigan to know how to pronounce that.
I guess so. Adley, Luciano. Got Brandon Lockridge. Ty France. Blue.
Ooh, that's an auto.
Got an
That's an
auto.
auto.
Got an
We just hit a
auto.
blue
Lock in.
auto?
Lock in. To
Come on.
150.
Marlins.
Rookie auto.
Adam Mazer.
There
Hey,
you go.
It's a blue auto. It's a blue
Nice.
rookie auto.
I like that.
It's a nice
I'll take
little
that.
Color
That's-
match.
Very nice.
All right, Nick.
All right.
I see you.
The Brent Rooker Power Players.
Adam Mazer, his 2025 season, had an 0-4 record, like most Marlins pitchers do. 4.80 ERA, 19 strikeouts. Hey, at least he's getting play, though. At least he's getting play. How about that?
You
He
never
made
know.
it.
Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
That's like a throwback rookie.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alec Bohm Refractor. Wilson Contreras. And a Chris Bassett.
Okay. This is sort of an unprecedented run of packs here. Autos,
some good
numbered
ones.
stuff.
Numbered
This
stuff.
is crazy. I don't.
7.
7 is Shifterage. Stifterage.
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 All right. Gary Trent Jr., Damian Lillard, Jordan Hawkins, Buddy Held, Julian Champagne. Not as familiar with the basketball names. Aluka, I know that one.
What a terrible photo.
Kaleidoscopic.
Oh,
Blue
look at
Eric
that.
Gordon.
Thought that was Drummond for a second.
No, out of 150. Gilbert Arenas and a Donovan Klingman.
Cool. All right. We got Joffrey Perlman.
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
How are we spelling Joffrey? With a J?
Joffrey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Dorian Thompson Robinson, rookie. Got the Hubbard. Amari Cooper on the silver. A blue. Deuce Vaughn, rookie.
Another deuce.
That's 199.
Yep.
And then Lucas Van Ness.
Sweet.
That was 8.
That was 8. 9 is Darren Rochelot. Rochelot.
All right. Go back to baseball. There's another one. Mazer,
Mazer.
base. Matt Strom,
Strom. Collector. Matt Strom.
Kobe Mayo, Joe Musgrove, Isaac Collins. Oh, there you go.
Another auto.
What do we got?
Tyler Gentry
Jeez.
on the base
on the
chrome
heater.
autograph
There you go.
for the Royals.
2 rookie autos.
All right.
Not bad, not bad.
Ooh, I love those Fortune 15s.
Fortune 15, Aaron Judge.
That's sick.
It's a nice card.
Not a like crazy anything, but it's just awesome.
You can get those numbered.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Chris Morrell.
That one's not, but you can get them numbered.
Andrew Vaughn Refractor, a Yelich, and a Harrison Bader.
Cool.
One more, right?
One more. And it's going to be my Padawan 824. No stranger to these live streams.
Nope.
Always appreciate the Padawan.
All right. One more pack of football.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any heat left in those other packs. We're going to get to the second giveaway. We'll see, I guess.
All right. Gervin Dexter Sr., DJ Johnson, the blue Josh Downs rookie.
All right.
It's nice. Is that one out of 99? Jamar Chase and Peter Skoronski.
Skoronsky.
There we go.
Like to see it. All right. There we go.
Cool.
Thank you guys to enter the first giveaway tonight. We got a couple more giveaways coming up during the show, and then we got our huge giveaway of the $5,000 Anthony Edwards card, courtesy of Courtyard.io at the end of the show tonight. To get into that special giveaway, click the link that is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. One of you watching tonight will win. No purchase necessary. And of course, if you would like to hang out with us tonight and become part of Market Movers, that will make you able to play trivia with us later tonight towards the end of tonight's show. We do have a special holiday offer for Market Movers. If you sign up for Market Movers during the show, you are going to get 20% off and 14 days free. Just use promo code HOLIDAY25. It's right there on the bottom of your screen right now at marketmoversapp.com. Okay.
Sweet.
TPott, you want to do any little, show us anything in Market Movers, or
Yes.
should we do a little spinning wheel?
I'll do a quick little
Let's do it.
demo of something in Market Movers.
Let's do it.
And I'll say we are putting a lot of thought and design and energy into some redesign elements on our mobile apps.
Yep.
So mobile apps, very popular, free to use certain things too. You don't need to be logged in to get access to some sales history data and other things. And then of course, if you want to start doing things like tracking your collection and just getting more data access, we have plans starting as low as $10 a month or $8 with the 20% off. So check that out. But we're going to sort of be revamping the search experience and how you search. And then we've got some other really cool stuff cooking too. So my hope is within the next month, Dan, who's running the chat tonight, and our team are really pushing toward getting some big updates out for mobile that will continue into next year. So I'm pumped about that. But I want to show collection, and I want to point out kind of how the collection tool works, because this is, to me, this is like, I know you started working on Market Movers back in 2019 to automate the charts that you were manually creating. But then we followed it up with collection.
Yes.
And we just
Early
said,
on,
get out of your spreadsheets and get into Market Movers for your collection. And I know I'm a spreadsheet geek. I love a good spreadsheet, but there's no reason to do it anymore, and there hasn't been for a while. So in our database, we track over 6.3 million cards in our database. All sports, all eras, non-sports, Pokemon. We have the best graded Pokemon database, and we have raw. But for anything graded, it's the best anywhere. You will not find better. Alex on our team absolutely kills it with the TCG. So you can add those cards to your collection, like this Mew or like others, and it will update the price every day that there are sales, and it'll reflect those price updates in your collection. And if we don't have the card being tracked yet, meaning we haven't set it up with a query to match sales data every day, it's still very easy to add cards to your collection as manual cards. You just fill in the details, and it'll even automate some of the details. But what happens is once you're done setting that up, you can click this little check value button, and it basically runs this little comps widget for you, and it's going to run whatever you put in here. So you can be as specific or as generic if you want. If you're like a power query writer yourself on eBay and you know how to tailor it and get the right results, you can do that. You can control it if that's how you do it. And if you're not, you can be very generic. If I have this Cecil Fielder mirror gold card, all I typed in was Cecil Fielder select gold. That's it. You could put in a year, you could put in other details. I could change this to 1995. And it's going to refine it even more.
Get more specific.
And then you just get the results, and it doesn't matter if you're bang on or not, because what this lets you do is, first of all, select any photo you want to use from any sales listings so that you have a good, nice photo if you don't want to upload your own. And then you can just click on any of these things to update the price. So if I wanted to say, oh, the price is $6.70 or the price is $5, price is $4.99, it's that easy. And then you just hit save and it's updated. So on the fly, you can put things into a category and go to a card show. You can put it in, like, so you got your little Zion case or whatever, 10, 20, 100 cards, whatever you have. You could move those into your collection category, and then you have instant pricing available. If you're talking to a dealer, if you're at trade night, whatever it might be, you show them your phone, and they could even scroll. 2 years ago at the National, I wasn't able to make it this year because I was sick. 2 years ago at the National, I did that, and I put everything in, and when I went to trade night, it's crowded, and there's risk of like just having your case open and people trying to see. I just would say, hey, here's my collection. You know, we can scroll through it together. Is there anybody you're looking for? And I could type it into the search box, super easy. And then if there's any hassle on price, you can just click that button or see the chart, and it's super, super effective. So I'm really happy with the collection tool where it is today. It's going to keep getting even better. We've got the good plans for that next year too, but I think it's a total game changer, and I don't really think there's any other app doing it as effectively as we're doing it. So it's something I'm really, really proud of.
We got a set collector in the chat saying they like to build vintage sets where there'll be more, features or
Yes.
assistance in the future for someone who's trying to complete a set.
That's exactly what we are doing right now. We are importing complete checklists, and what we plan to do is build out essentially a catalog tool that won't even require you to put in pricing or anything. You could just pull up the checklist and check off every copy that you have, load it into your collection, visualize it that way. That is the next evolution of what we're working on right now, and it's just going to be easier than ever to do all of that in one place. And Nick is over there as our power user for collection. He's a fan. How many cards do you have in your collection now?
Probably close to 32,000.
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's our biggest collection size. So it's amazing having our stress tester of collection on the team.
Wow.
Yeah.
32,000 cards in your
Yeah.
collection.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Not worth anywhere near
Yep.
32,000.
Super cool.
Yep.
Super cool. All right, TPott, let's do a little spinning wheel debate here.
Yes.
I'm gonna spin the wheel. It's gonna
Okay.
come up with a player.
All right.
And then you're gonna help determine if this player is a buy, sell, or hold.
Sweet.
We got some new ones
I
on
like the choices here. These are all really good.
Philip Rivers is on here.
Really good.
Fernando Mendoza's on here.
Yeah.
Drake May, Austin Reeves. We
These
got
are
some
all
fun
really
ones.
good.
Let's see where it goes. Oh, I hope it goes on Shadur Sanders for you, Teapot. I know how you feel about Shadur Sanders. It did not. It went on
Mr.
Cooper
Flagg.
Flagg. We talked about
All right.
Cooper Flagg recently.
We did.
He's
We
a
talked
little
about him.
further into his rookie year now.
Yep.
How are you feeling
Yep.
right now?
He's played solid so far. You can see it. You can see the flashes. The potential is there. My opinion on NBA players is what we saw from like a Luka Doncic, where he just was immediately good as a rookie, is not a common thing. It's far more common to take the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trajectory, where you start to blossom in year 4, 5, 6 into the NBA, or the Cade Cunningham trajectory, where he was good, but he's taken a huge leap this year now in his 5th year in the league. So with Flagg, I think it needs time. Right now, I would not be a buy on any of his rookie cards because it's too new. They're still overhyped.
Well, and you
They're
still don't have a lot of them
overly inflated.
out. You got Topps Chrome
That's what
coming
I'm-
out,
yeah.
Thursday of this week?
Yeah, so-
By the way, Flagg went for, I don't know if you saw it, he went for 40 points.
I didn't see that.
Yesterday.
Oh, we were out. I
Now it
missed
was
that.
an overtime game. So he got the
Yeah.
assistance of an overtime. First 18-year-old
God,
in the
that's-
history of the NBA to go for 40 points in a game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
thought LeBron
No
would have
LeBron,
done it.
no Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe blossomed a little later. He took a lot of shots when he was 18, but he wasn't as good. Yeah, here's the Flagg PSA 10 on my screen in that Pop 8 so far, and we know the sales history here.
my gosh,
It's down to $375 now. It's still about $330 too high from where I think it's going to settle in. So, no, I wouldn't. I would be selling Flagg rookies right now, and the Bowman firsts have fallen off for him quite a bit. So, it's not a reflection of what I think of his potential. I just think, give it a little time and wait. Just be patient.
Let's spin again. Let's go for another spin here on the old wheel. Oh, this one's timely. Patrick Mahomes, Teapot.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. I know you're a big fan. Chiefs, Mahomes. It's been a little bit of a painful season here, and now real painful for Mr. Mahomes after this last weekend.
This year of football has been the most disappointing year ever, barring some kind of a miraculous Lions Super Bowl run. I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs at this point. It's been a really rough year, and last week was one of the roughest weeks in a long time for my sports fandom because, as you know, Notre Dame missed the playoff. The Lions lost in what was not quite a must-win game, but they really needed to find a way to win. And then Alex from our data team, who I mentioned earlier, he and I had our one-on-one this week, and during that one-on-one, he just said, they're not going to make the playoffs because he's a big Chiefs fan. He's from Kansas City. He said, I just don't want to see Mahomes get hurt. I just want to see him stay healthy. That's the biggest thing for me now. And then he cursed him. In the game, 2 minutes left, season on the line, and there goes his ACL. So the good news is, I guess, there's no other structural damage anywhere else. It could have been worse type of thing. I'm going to be watching Mahomes cards all offseason, now until next year, and looking for cool cards for my PC to buy. I might try to go out and get one of his optic hollows or something if they dip, because I think those are awesome. I still believe in him. They got to retool that team. I think if you were to add up the total drops over the last 3 years, his receivers have to lead the way. He's been like top 3 in dropped passes by his receivers the last 3 years. So it's frustrating, but I know everybody else who's not a Chiefs fan is maybe hopefully not celebrating him being injured. I think my brother is because he hates him. But everybody else, like, they're just relieved to not see Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship like it's been for the last 15 years.
I think Mahomes is so likable, though. Like, it's hard to root against the guy. It's hard to root against
everybody. A lot of people do not agree with you.
It's a likable guy.
I think he's likable. He seems nice.
Guy.
They get mad because they don't like his voice. I'm like, well, I mean, he can't help his voice. What do you want him to do? Have his larynx, his vocal cords modified? Like, just.
He's pretty funny too. Those commercials.
Those commercials are hilarious.
Those commercials are great.
No, he's got a lot of hate. It'll be post-career. I'm really interested to see what happens.
That commercial with Meghan Trainor is one of my favorite commercials of all time.
It's pretty funny.
That is a funny commercial with Meghan Trainor.
It's pretty funny.
Mahomes is great in it. Meghan Trainor's great in it. Everybody's great in that commercial.
I always like when Andy Reid's in the commercials.
Andy Reid's funny too.
Yeah.
They're all funny. They're funny people. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, there you go. I'm with TPott. I do think the Mahomes market might dip some, but I think if it does, I think he's a buy. That's my view. He's got a lot of football ahead of him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back at some point. Chiefs need to figure some stuff out, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will.
To me, the ideal scenario is when your players you like on teams you like see their cards dip and have upside potential on the other side of it, because at that point it's kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
It's like either it's for my PC, and if I buy a bunch of them and they blow up, I'll sell half of them, and then it paid for the rest, and you're like happy camper. So.
What do you guys think of the YouTube chat? Are you a buy, sell, or hold on Mahomes? Let me know in the YouTube chat. We'll see what people have to say about that.
Strick 8008 said, voice is the only likable thing about him. Some people.
All right, people don't like Mahomes. Yeah. I don't know. We got a couple of holds. Hold. Buy the dip. Buy in January. That's probably about right, RP Mick.
Yeah.
Sell, buy more. Hold. It'll be a buy. Buy, hold, buy. Yeah, a lot of sell and buy May, says not Drake May. No, you see, that's probably Drake May in the chat. So, that's probably what's going on
Hey,
there.
if that's Drake, great season so far.
That's right. No, LCSDA, this is not live to answer your question in the chat. This is all just very pre-recorded. So that's just...
That's all pre-recorded.
All pre-recorded. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's advance on to the second giveaway of the night. Let's pick
we're there already.
Okay. We'll let Teapot do that. I'm going to take a question
question
from the chat here. We're going to let Teapot pull a second batch of winners of the night from our members here who are part of the show tonight. Should collectors hold or sell cards from players like J.J. McCarthy, Caitlin Clark, and Trevor Lawrence right now? Well, Sean, appreciate the question. Those are three very different players in three very different circumstances. J.J. McCarthy hasn't looked good. Vikings are going absolutely nowhere. His cards are already going down, but I might just sell right now because there's nothing in the near-term future that would cause them to go back up again. So, maybe next season, but at the moment, I mean, the Vikings aren't going anywhere. I would sell J.J. McCarthy. Caitlin Clark is the opposite for me. Caitlin Clark's cards are down a lot. Teapot and I were just talking about this the other day. He was showing me how much Caitlin Clark's cards were down, and yet she's second in MVP odds for next season for the WNBA.
Yeah.
So Caitlin Clark could absolutely see her cards surge up if she's back healthy and has a good season and starts to, live up to potential in the WNBA. So she's in a totally different position. For me, Caitlin Clark's a buy, J.J. McCarthy's a sell. Trevor Lawrence is an interesting one. He's been quietly good this season. The Jags are probably going to win their division this season.
Yeah.
Trevor's playing better.
The Colts started out like 7-1
Right.
and had the best Super Bowl odds and have just poor. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Now, would I want to buy? Do I really think the Jags are going to do a lot of the playoffs? Probably not. But then again, who the heck knows what's going to happen in the AFC this season? Who knows? Would it shock me if the Jags ended up in the AFC Championship game? No, actually, it would not shock me.
Yeah.
Because the AFC is kind of...
It's wide open.
Really, the entire playoffs are wide open.
You look at it, it's like, this is the
sides.
Bills, season to do it, but they have been so inconsistent.
But maybe, yeah.
They've been so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Every time they've played a team that is a playoff-bound team this year, they've won.
Yeah.
And they've lost to like every terrible team they've played. It's like the tale of two Josh Allens. So
And I don't fully believe in the Broncos or the Patriots yet, just because their quarterbacks are so young.
Yeah.
And it's going to be their first time doing it. We'll see. I think they're good teams, but they're neither. I'm not convinced that either is Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
who knows? Jags could come out and surprise people. So Trevor Lawrence, I'm definitely not a sell. I'm like somewhere between a hold and a buy at this moment.
So
It's
check
on
this
Trevor
out.
Lawrence.
Pull up my screen, Johnny, if you don't mind. Pro Football Reference has advanced passing stats, and I love advanced passing stats. They are very valuable. They show you a lot of different things that actually tell a story of how good or bad a quarterback is. But Trevor Lawrence's drop percentage is 9%. That's 1.9% higher than the next highest, who's Bo Nix. And then Mahomes is at 5.7. So he's 9% of his passes are being dropped by his receivers. I don't know, is he throwing a duck, a weird football, and they can't catch it, or he's just got a bunch of stone-handed receivers? I would think it's the latter. And in that regard, it's kind of like, get this guy some weapons. Are there teams that in the NFL that need to retool and would be looking to move some wide receivers potentially or something? They got to get him, I think, more weapons and somebody with some reliable hands. And I don't know, maybe he's turning a corner a little bit, but I still think he tries to do a little too much with his feet and stands in the pocket too long sometimes. But weird season.
Weird season.
I changed my tune. So before this football season, you remember 2 years ago, I made a video and said, sell your Trevor Lawrence cards.
You said he was overrated.
And I was right.
Yeah.
But I looked at their schedule; it was tough. And I looked at the previous season where he regressed after his sophomore year, and I got lambasted for it and chewed up. And then I was right in the comments about it. And coming in this year, I'd said, well, his prices have come down so much now. Maybe he's a buy opportunity. Who knows how they're going to do this year? He really hasn't moved that much. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting this week now with this 6-touchdown performance on the weekend. Of course, my fantasy opponent in my brother's league had Trevor Lawrence started on the freaking team, but that's neither here nor there. We'll see what happened, if that impacts his values or not.
Yep.
I got the list ready to go.
What happened, by the way, in our league? Did you win your game?
No.
Oh, you're out.
I'm out.
You're out of the playoffs
Yeah,
in
out.
our sports card investor league.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're out?
I should have used my commissioner power to reseed it and put you in that matchup.
Are you in it still, Nick? Of course. Nick's
Yeah.
still in it.
Yeah.
Nick's still in it.
Yeah, we have the same. It's you, Nick, and Caleb always in the top 4 every year. And I've been in the top 4 every other year. And
You're slipping.
yeah.
You're kind of like the Chiefs.
That's a bad football year for
kind
me,
of like
Jeff.
the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Man.
I got knocked out of the playoffs in both of my fantasy leagues.
Wow.
Chiefs lost, Mahomes got injured, Lions lost, Notre Dame's out of the playoff. It was not a good week.
Not a good year. All right, well, we owe a pack to Sean, and then we'll pick our random
Okay.
winners. So let's go to Sean real quick here.
All right.
Pack for Sean.
We got a pack real quick here. And we could probably do 12 winners this time, TPott. I don't think we'll open them all, but we could do top 12.
Okay.
Cameron Thomas, D'Angelo Russell, Rudy Gobert, DeMar DeRozan, PJ Washington Jr. We got a Cavaliers rookie, Jalen Tyson. And then the purple, Josh Hart. We got John Collins and Dennis Rodman.
There you go. Very cool. All right, so we're going to pick 12 winners from Teapott's randomization here.
Yep, hold on. Here we go. All right. We're going to randomize it 3 times.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Bang. Andrew Leffler, Evan Beauchamp, Taylor, 1367, M. Barnett, Tony Dixon, Jason Wood, Dan, 42469, Scarborough, Dom Gili, Exigent 1, and Cleveland Clowns. Com. Okay.
Are we doing 12?
Shout out. Oh, we're doing 12? Is that what you
12.
said? Okay. Hinman Joe and Joseph Peprock sneaking in at the end there. All right.
All right, we'll rip maybe a couple and then send a few sealed out.
Let's do the first couple here. All right. One more time. Who is number 1?
Number 1 was Andrew Leffler, 42.
Okay. For Andrew, Blake Group, Jordan Addison, silver.
Silver rookie.
That's nice. Tavius Robinson, And then looks like an autograph.
Mm.
Jalen Carter, rookie on the back.
Good luck.
It's, rookie. Got Bears. Tyler Scott.
Okay.
Blue
Another auto.
auto.
Man.
At
All right.
99.
All right, Tyler Scott.
All right. Who was number 2?
Number 2 was Evan Beauchamp.
See if I can get the packs open. All right. Riley Green. A Logan Driscoll. Jackson Merrill. Mike Yastrzemski. Anthony Volpe. A Christian Campbell. An all-etch Aaron Judge.
Sweet.
Very nice. The Prism Xavier Edwards. Man, there's some gunk on there too. Trey Sweeney, rookie refractor, a Vladdy, and a Nate Lowe.
All right.
Cool.
We got Taylor 1367.
All right. We'll rip this one and then the next one and then maybe send the rest sealed. Want to make sure we get some time to do a little more questions and aisle scanning and a few more things here before our big giveaways tonight.
A Derek Rose, Obi Toppin, Derek Jones Jr., Tobias Harris, Keel Alexander Walker, Alexandre Sarr on the
There you go.
Fractal.
Nice card.
That's nice. A Sochin, Jason Williams, and Vucevic.
All right.
Florida Gator great, Jason Williams.
Yes. Indeed. Great.
He was good. He was
So good. So fun.
was
One
not a
more,
very
right?
good Gator team, but fun to watch.
Okay.
All right, last
Last one, and then we're going to send the rest.
Yep.
All right. So that was Taylor, right? So we're M. Barnett.
All right, Devontae Adams, Olukin, Travis Kelsey, another
Oh, Zebra?
Oh!
Who is that? I can't see who it is.
Foye Olukin.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but
Don't
that's
know who that
amazing.
is either, but it's a
zebra.
zebra.
Somebody called out a zebra in the chat earlier.
Yeah, the zebra.
Somebody was calling out zebra.
Super short print, so that's a pretty cool card, regardless of who it is.
What's his what's the last name? Or what's the first name? Foye?
Foye.
Zebra, Foye.
Yeah, he's a linebacker for the Jaguars.
About a $12, $15 card.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, but
Nothing
still,
crazy.
zebras
Still
are
kind
awesome.
of a neat card.
Amazing.
Actually looks cool with the Jags
Yeah.
outfits.
Looks
there,
good.
Too.
It does, actually. It's
Nice
pretty
looking
cool.
card.
Okay. Got
Sick.
some luck today.
Good for you,
Man,
Nick.
look at Nick.
Nick on the redemption tour.
Yes.
On the redemption tour. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll ship the pack sealed to the other winners whose names we just called.
Okay.
We appreciate you guys. Don't forget, guys, we have our biggest giveaway of the night still forthcoming in 50 minutes. A $5,000 card courtesy of Courtyard.io will be given away to one of you watching in 50 minutes. So do not go anywhere. You got to get into that giveaway. It's a separate giveaway form for this card. It is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. Make sure you click that special giveaway to get in for this card. And we're going to be doing it about 40 minutes time. Right before we do that giveaway, we're going to be doing trivia. You want to get involved in trivia? It's just for our Market Movers members. If you go to sportscardinvestor.com/live, the link to trivia is there. We got a special trivia for you tonight. I will tell you the theme of the trivia a little bit later, but we got a themed sports trivia for you guys tonight, sports card trivia, with a $100 gift prize, $100 gift card to Cards HQ on the line for first place, $50 for second place, $25 for third place, plus another $25 prize for someone else random who plays. No matter where you place, you got an opportunity to win at trivia tonight. So that's coming up in 40 minutes. So
Yes.
please get in there.
Yes.
And of course, no purchase necessary in our big giveaway tonight.
Right.
That is pinned to the top of the YouTube
Compliments
chat.
of Courtyard.io.
That's right. If you do want to try out Market Movers, guys, we'll bring up the special coupon code at the bottom of the screen one more time, marketmoversapp.com. Promo code HOLIDAY25 when you sign up for Market Movers for 20% off and 2 weeks free.
Yeah.
So nice little promo code there. For you
$8
guys.
a month.
$8
$8 a month.
Can't go
Even
wrong
less
with
if
that.
you sign up for an annual plan. So it's
$8 a month.
it's a lot of utility.
Can't go wrong with that. All right, TPott, give me a little
Yep.
challenge here on the Cards HQ.
Yep.
You able to get my screen up here, Johnny?
Can you put the HDMI from his? I don't see your screen.
Switch to HDMI.
Um,
It says it's sharing. Says I got the big old share going on to BMD HDMI.
You want us to maybe switch it to the other port?
Sure, we'll try it out. We'll try it out.
You want to just switch seats?
We can do whatever you want to do. If
Let's
you're already
just-
up there,
let's just switch
Let's
seats.
just switch
Let's
seats.
just play.
Let's keep
play-
it easy.
Let's just do that.
Look at this. I
I'm a-
needed a stretch anyway.
We've had issues. I did too. I've had
Been
issues
sitting
with the
down for too long.
HDMI. Not.
Been sitting down. Needed a little
Right.
good stretch. That feels good.
I really just wanted to get your bank account.
Yeah. All my cryptocurrency's gone. All gone.
All right. So you can pull my screen up, Johnny. There we go. All right. So let's go to basketball.
By the way, T-Bot, you got 1 day to order if you want.
is it?
If you want a holiday show. Oh, by the way, do you see the Acuna collection? Have you checked that
I
out?
did.
The showcase?
Yeah. That's sweet.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff in here. Obviously, a lot of. I actually like these things. The sliding mitts.
Yeah.
Those things are really,
Yeah.
really cool. All
Yeah.
this stuff was game used by Acuna during this season, this year. All of it signed by him, photo matched, authenticated. He sold us at Cards HQ his entire collection of like game worn stuff that he used this season.
That's so cool.
It's pretty cool. Bats from various games, all kinds of.
I'm really hoping to have him just bounce back and have another killer year next year.
I hope so.
Baseball needs it. We need it in the Braves.
I hope so.
All right.
All right.
Let's go to basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, let's go to basketball. We're in the
All right.
basketball season.
Sports, basketball cards. Here we go.
Yeah. Let's just I don't know. Let's just take a little leisurely stroll, almost
Okay.
like going down the aisle and
See
just
what catches
just,
my
yeah,
eye.
catch your eye. What stands out to you?
Little
What do you
Kobe
like?
rookie card right there.
One of my favorites, maybe my favorite rookie card of Kobe.
Yeah, catches my eye a little bit there.
Finest.
We've got
A little stained glass.
Oh yeah, so 2013 stained glass. That's the second year of stained glass. Damian Lillard. I'm very interested to see, with all the attention that's been put on like the first and second year of Kaboom and that kind of stuff. I'm very interested to see if people start paying attention to the early stained glass cards at some point.
Yeah.
In that picture, it doesn't look great, but in
Right.
hand, those cards look amazing.
Yeah.
They look super cool.
Yeah, they're that translucent.
Yeah.
Yep.
And no one really pays attention to those. Nobody talks about that. They all talk about first year of Kaboom. No one talks about first year of stained glass. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in that.
Yeah.
Got some CGC cards
a lot of
here.
CGC stuff.
Dalton Connect, Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Chris Paul.
I love those timeless moments from Panini 1.
Yep. Little Caitlin Clark there. So yeah, that might be the buy now opportunity on
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark. That might be
Yeah.
one to snag. Not a bad one to consider there. Ooh, look at that.
Yes.
It's a big boy right there.
The Rose Zeros are my favorite.
Yeah, those are super rare, right? From
They're so
1996 Fleer Showcase.
Yeah, they're
Fleer Showcase,
they're more rare than the other Rose, so to speak, and they just are absolutely beautiful in hand. It's kind of a subdued white sparkle before white sparkle. They're
look at
they're
that.
nice.
Maybe how White
Amazing.
Sparkle got its start.
Amazing.
I guess I'm looking at this 2003, a bunch of 2003 Topps
Yeah.
Chrome here.
Well, I saw that Eric Snow in the showcase when I was out there. You guys hit one of those in that whatnot. Mm-hmm. We thought it was LeBron.
Yep.
We thought you had a LeBron and we thought you had a Carmelo when we
Yep.
were watching.
Yep. Had a couple that we thought we were going to get.
Yep.
Someone must have sold us a little 2003 collection. How about this one,
Yeah.
Teapot? I love this card.
I know.
I love that card.
I know, blank
Look at that.
slates. Blank slates are just
Beautiful card.
the best.
The blank slate Curry from 2021 Court Kings
Yep.
in a BGS 10 pristine. That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet. Cool. What else we got going on here?
Monopoly gold vinyl.
Anyone buying a Zion anymore? Oh, look at this. A little Draymond Green back in the Spartans jersey
Yep.
in a black gold prism.
You know what?
I feel like that could be a little PC card for you,
That
Teapot.
would be a little PC card for me.
Yeah, you just got a $200 gift card from Cards HQ.
I did.
For the little holiday gift. Maybe you should
did.
go buy Mr. Green right there in
did.
your Spartans jersey.
That's pretty cool. Mr. Loudmouth himself.
That's a nice card too.
That one I saw. That one stopped me in my tracks. I saw it out there in the
Yeah.
showcase, and I thought of Parker. I was like, man, that's a sick card. It looks so
white
good.
mosaic. Parker should get that one.
He should.
Should get that one. I remember when this was like
That would it just
like
was
a
that
couple
was
few $1,000 card
yeah.
right there.
Yes. Yeah, easily. He needs a new team to see any kind of rejuvenation.
So I like these ice cards from Prism.
Mm-hmm.
I would that I think is a buy right now. I would buy this. I would buy the 2024 Caitlin Clark Ice rookie card in the PSA 10. That price is down quite a bit from where it was.
Yeah.
I would pick that card up personally.
Yeah.
That's probably your best potential for a card to rise in the near term, in my opinion, out of what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that old Durant rookie.
Yeah, those are cool. I actually really like
And
that
look at
one.
that Dirk. That's pretty cool, too.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some kind of sweet older stuff in here.
Yep.
Some Currys. Couple Cooper flag cards. Of course, the Cal Ripken Jr. Jordan. Big boy card there.
That's great. That showed up in the baseball section, too. So I have a theory. You know, with as much as happening with AI now, and every week we're getting new updates, especially in the kind of like video space and things, is like, I think we're going to get to the point. People obviously love to debate all-time lists to where they will, you know, if you played NBA 2K, you can play like Legends and play with Kareem or other things on that game. I think we'll get to the point where AI will be able to actually analyze movement patterns of athletes from film, and then like create very realistic looking simulations of like what would have happened if Shaq played Wemby or if Steph played, you know, Gary Payton or like some of these things. Like, I think it'd be really cool. It's still going to be totally subjective and obviously like different eras, but I just think that would be really cool to see. If it was like very realistic looking and it made it look like you're watching like some of these all-time greats versus the new ones, I think we're heading in that direction.
Oh, I like it. Maybe
The Dirk made me.
Maybe we'll finally prove to you and to everybody that LeBron is actually the GOAT over Jordan.
Oh
Maybe
my
that's what
gosh.
it'll prove.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's what it'll prove.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
the go to flopping.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Maybe that's what I need to start posting about. You know, I probably poked the bear a little too much posting about PSA lately.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just start posting about LeBron being
Yeah.
better than Jordan. Maybe that's the next set of posts I should put out there.
Yeah.
We'll see how people react to those.
Okay.
Probably not so good. All right. A lot of MJ all day. In
Teapot's
the
the
chat.
go to flopping. Oh, he's just quoting me. I thought he was saying my Padawan said unfollow. I don't know if that was to me or to you. I'm guessing it was to you.
Yeah, I don't think they like
Yeah.
any comments
Yeah,
about LeBron over
we're going to
Jordan.
lose 200 Market Movers subscribers.
All right, where do we want to go from here, Teapot? Let's do some more Q&A from the audience. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
Let's take
I
some
always
more
feel
questions.
good about that.
Let's do that. Let's
Yep.
do that. This is from Heels. What do you expect? When do you expect World Cup hype to begin impacting soccer card values?
Well, we were just talking about this and wondering whether or not it will or not. I do believe this time around will be different. I believe it will be different because there was already a lot of hype into cards the last time we had World Cup, and then it had started to kind of cool off, and it was not here. It's in the United States. It's all around the United States. It's in different cities. And I think there's going to be just a ton of buzz about that, about it being here. I think people who aren't even soccer fans or haven't been World Cup fans are going to be tuning in. It's going to be promoted. And I think that's just going to create a general energy around it. I think we're going to see a lot of soccer at these regional card shows and big places like that. So when will it start to happen? If it does, I mean, maybe soon. I don't know. Probably February, if I had to guess. A few months leading up to it, but
I think you're going to get a lot more hype this year.
yeah.
It's going to be all around us in the U.S. It's going to be everywhere. Like
Yes.
I think you're just the very. I mean, last time, not only did you have the weird thing going on with the card market, but it was half a world away,
Yeah.
weird time zone. You got it right here, all around us now. I bet there will be a lot of marketing. All the big U.S. brands will start running commercials with World Cup players in them. Everyone from McDonald's to Coca-Cola to Target will probably be running commercials with, soccer players this upcoming leading into the summer, right?
Yep.
So I bet you're going to see. I bet you will see an effect on the market.
Yep.
So,
I'm excited about
Be
it.
interesting to watch.
I love World Cup. I love
Heels. Appreciate the question. Let's
Yeah.
get it packed for Heels.
All right, we'll do a pack of football, American football. Starting out with a Jake Bobo, We got DeAndre Swift. And then the orange, George Pickens.
George Pickens.
And then an autograph, Tommy DeVito.
Tommy
Oh my gosh,
DeVito.
Tommy touchdown.
Look at
There we
that.
go.
Nick pulling up strong.
Just an
here.
auto every third pack. This is
Love to
crazy.
see it.
Wow.
And then Bajan.
John.
There we go.
Cool.
The Pickens.
See, you ask
Yeah,
a
out of
question, you
49.
get an auto.
Tommy
Yeah,
Meatball.
399.
Tommy Cutlets.
Like to
right.
see it. Like to see it. All right, let's do another question from the audience. How can collectors best maximize the value of a Market Movers Unlimited subscription?
Yeah. Well, first of all, that
From Isaiah.
collection tool that I, demoed earlier, if you want to like really take the lid off and track your collection, Unlimited is the unlimited tier to get, unlimited access to collection. And one of the other big, well, first of all, I'll shout out that we have our unlimited calls every month,
Yeah.
which is a lot of fun. Very intimate. We might get 8, 10, 12, 15 people on there. We had actually really good turnout when we did it, the last one. But it's you, it's me, it's Dan, and we answer questions, and that's a lot of, I really like those. It's just more access, more opportunity to interact, and I think that's really, really cool. And then the other thing, I'll just share my screen with the intelligence reports. This is a Data Geeks dream and a grading arbitrage dream to where you can put in like your higher grade, whatever that might be, if you want to compare PSA 10s and you want to compare PSA 10s to CGC 10s.
Oh, that actually
And
would be
then
an interesting comparison now.
This is, and you can run it for any set. You could do, let's do Jungle, Pokemon, and we'll click these, and then you can see like what the price multiplier is on these. 4.3x on average from our database on PSA 10 to CGC 10. So that is an interesting comparison. And then you
Wow.
can chart these and see the trends.
That's wild.
And PSA
Look at
this
that.
year with the Pokemon hype has just gone absolutely crazy on these multipliers. Now, I just pulled up a random set here. I will say, I don't know if pop control is real or whatever, but like, be careful. It's definitely not a guaranteed, crossover. Some of these older sets with PSA are very hard to gem. But you can scroll through here and get access to see all these grading multipliers, and you don't even actually have to put in any set. So you can just look, across like everything in our database, 6.3 million cards, and just see cards that like don't make any sense in the grading, differences for some of these. So this is
Gosh, some of these are wild.
I'm telling you right now, Pokemon, I've got a stack of CGC 9, 5s, and 10s on my desk right now. And I think I'm gonna do a Market Movers video with it to send them to PSA just to see, because it's really wild. Yeah. So and you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing with BGS 9.5. I'm gonna save it. Search and just see, what the multipliers are. On some of these cards, it's still like Pokemon's just absolutely crazy in some cases. So, yep. This is a really powerful tool if you're like, you just want to laser in on a specific athlete, you want to look in Otani or somebody, you can pop that in there. You can look for different variations or different price thresholds and all kinds of things. So, some cool, this is such a really great tool. And it's not only grades, but you can do variation ratios. So you could look, if you're just trying to figure out multipliers, that's a really good way to do it. Like let's say you have a gold prism and you don't know how to value it because there's no comp, you can figure out what a multiplier is within the same set for other players and try to extrapolate. That's very common in Bowman products. And then if you want to look for opportunities between, Luka and Shea or something, you could do that. I can put in, that's actually kind of a fun one to see how it evolves over time, because Shea's won an MVP and a championship, but he's still not as expensive as Luka. Luka on average 1.7x still Shea across all their different cards that we track. So, yep.
People love Luka.
People love Luka. He's a lovable guy. You gotta love Luka.
He's having a good year this year, third in MVP.
Yes, he's
third
having
in MVP.
Yeah, he's having an amazing year.
Not in Topps Chrome,
Yep,
but he will be in Topps products early next year. Word on the street.
that's the word.
Word on the street.
Yep,
Word on the street. Only one who's not in Topps Chrome. They got Giannis in there now.
yep,
They got everybody else in there.
yep.
So there you go. Let's open up a pack for Isaiah. Appreciate the question.
All right, back to baseball. Looks like maybe an orange in there. Michael Wacha, Deshaun Kiersey, Tyler Gentry. You got a Shea Whitcomb, Mike Burrows, the Anthony Santander orange out of 25, number 1 of 25.
Nice hit.
It's a good one.
Orange out of 25.
Austin Wells on the Future Stars, power players Jose Ramirez, Zach Wheeler refractor, and then a Randy and a Jose Siri.
Sweet.
Cool.
Fit a lot of low serial numbered stuff. A lot of
Audience
autos.
Continuing over there.
It's amazing.
Let's do another question from the audience. This one from Tony Michael. Can any grading company realistically close the value gap with PSA given how little premium non-PSA slabs currently commands? Well, we were just obviously showing in the intelligence reports how PSA 10s seem to be dominating CGC 10s, at least in some of the examples you were pulling up.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's my theory on this. There's a lot of things in the hobby, like a lot of a variety, especially like within the products. There's all these different products and all these different sets and all these different players and all these different things to keep track of and moving parts, and it can get pretty overwhelming. There's a lot of different marketplaces people want to try to shop on. There's all this variety, all this like choice that you have to make. You're bombarded with choice, and I think people look for something to just be straightforward. And there's a grading company that has now launched themselves out in front of every other company by a landslide and has now acquired 2 of their competitors, leading competitors. And when you talk to collectors, the people who would clamor, insert any other 3-letter, grading company, whether it's, TAG, SGC, BGS, CGC, Arena Club, ISA, ASG, whatever, all these different ones that are out there now, or raw cards. Those are collectors. Those are the people that honestly I resonate the most with. I'm a collector far more than I am like a financially motivated by cards, in spite of content and whatever. But you can't deny the price premium that exists right now. And I think that the big difference is for the people who are primarily or exclusively financially motivated within the sports card hobby, and that's a reality. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's a reality. They don't want any other grading company. Simple. They want PSA. Then they want a PSA 10. And that's what they want. And it makes it straightforward, and they're more liquid. There's regular transactions happening. When you start getting, imagine if all the grades were distributed across all the companies evenly, across 5 different companies. You go, oh man, that'd be great. Well, you wouldn't have like the same price volume happening and the same trend lines because all those sales would be distributed. I'm not saying that would be a bad thing philosophically. I'm saying the financially motivated part of the hobby would hate that. Mm-hmm. They want predictability and comps that happened recently, yesterday, within the last week, and they're just going to keep going back to PSA. They will not leave. There's no reason for them to do it for any reason. So they're going to keep going, and that's, I think, a huge portion of what props up. Everybody talks about how breaking, drives up the prices of wax, and it does. It certainly does, because it fractionalizes your cost of entry. And breaking, increases the cost of cards and everything in sealed product. But so does grading. Grading is like the big price opportunity. If you hit a big card out of a box that you paid $200, $300, $1,000 for whatever, and you're trying to get your money back in the box and it looks good, you're sending it to PSA. You just are. If you're not, you're leaving money on the table. And then somebody's going to come along and buy your CGC 10, crack it, and send it to PSA. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just the reality that exists. That's independent of whatever opinion people might have, and I don't see how that changes. Mm-hmm. There's no way.
I think the only thing PSA could really hurt themselves with is turnaround times, because the one thing for the financially motivated individual, like you're talking about, price and turnaround time matter.
Yeah.
Right? PSA locking your cards up for 4 months on their bulk service level, that's not ideal.
Yeah.
If PSA could get that down to 30, 45 days, it's an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah.
4 months, you do have to consider the cost of those cards being locked up and everything like that. Here at Cards HQ, when we first opened last year, when we bought raw cards from customers, we would evaluate the raw cards to decide if we thought they were grading worthy or not. And if they were grading worthy, we would send them to be graded ourselves.
Yeah.
When PSA's turnaround time started extending out last year,
you stopped doing
and then into this year, we stopped doing it.
Yeah.
because we didn't want to tie up our
Ties up
money
too
that
much
long.
cash.
Right. We'd rather not make as much profit.
Yeah.
We're losing opportunity by not doing it because we're putting plenty of raw cards in our showcases that actually will grade a PSA 10 if somebody tries to grade it. But
I've done it. I did it on a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese has done it. Reese and Harrison, my sons, will go through our showcases periodically and look for cards that they think could 10 and pull them out, and they have a hit rate on it. They're I don't know what the hit rate is, but it's 40-50% of what they pulled out of the cases have come back 10s for them. And but yeah, for us it's like we'd rather make this much profit but sell the card within a couple of days rather than make that much profit but keep the card locked away for 4 months while the market's doing whatever it's going to do and whatever. So turnaround times are the one thing. Like a CGC can be really aggressive about turnaround times and maybe 14 days or whatever. Maybe they can. That was kind of, SGC was threatening PSA for a little while there.
They were.
Before they got bought by PSA.
They were.
SGC
but the
had pretty good turnaround times and cheaper prices, and they were starting to nip. They were really starting to nip at PSA. And PSA was starting to get annoyed by SGC, and they finally said, we shall buy you.
I got you. So SGC's niche, well, their specialty, as everybody knew, was vintage, right? And then the other stuff that they started to get was $50 and unders raw cards that people just wanted back fast to be able to sell for 2x if it gemmed from what they paid for it. And that was the stuff that the people started getting sent in. It was like, I just ripped a box of Topps Chrome on release day, and I'm sending all my refractors of rookies to SGC because I'll get them back in 12 days, and it's $15 a card or whatever. And then they got that. Now that's the type of thing that I could see CGC starting to get a glut of, is going there, because there's a cost difference. It's $15 to grade with CGC, $27 with PSA. The turnaround times are faster. If I'm CGC, when I hear the announcement about Beckett being acquired by Collectors, man, you got to think like we're having a war room meeting, if not already having a strategy around how we're going to do this, and how do we predict how much to start scaling, how fast, how much is this going to, because that's your dream as a business.
Just scale. But the problem's going to be they will get. They'll get busy.
What if they don't have the cash?
Get a little burst, and then they're going to end up with 4 month turnaround times.
What if they don't have the cash to scale, and you got to hire graders, and you got to do? That's what I'm saying. It's a risk.
They're backed by BlackRock.
Yeah.
So they should get some cash.
I would think so.
Biggest fund in the world, basically.
Yeah.
So they should. Whether they will or not, I don't know how that's all set up. But.
But it's a really good question. My suspicion was that a portion of collectors, not the company, of people who collect, they're okay with having their stuff in other slabs, or they have their favorite company, and a lot of times it's based on aesthetics or how they perceive the trust of the company and other things, or just wanting to do something different. Those people, sure, they'll do whatever they want to do, as they always have, and maybe even more of them will leave now. But the financially motivated, the flipper, the high-end market, because it's financially motivated, there's a paradigm that exists right now that it's going to be, I just don't see it changing. I don't.
I agree. Tony, let's get you a pack. Appreciate the question.
All right. I think this is the last pack of Prism basketball. So anything that's left should be in here. Scoot Henderson, Andre Jackson Jr., Jonas, Jalen, Nicholas Batum, Jokic, Fireworks, and then an orange Hornets rookie, KJ Simpson Jr.
Okay.
Orange out of 125.
Sweet.
Grady Dick and Malik Beasley.
Very, very cool. Let's do another couple of questions, and we are not far away, guys, from trivia tonight. We got one more giveaway to do.
That guy.
Well, we got 2 more giveaways to do, I think, right? Are we going to do a member giveaway?
No, this is the 3rd giveaway.
That'll include members and people who enter.
And the hangers.
Oh, okay. So you want to do that before trivia, or you want to do that after trivia tonight?
I think we should do it after.
I think we should do it as the grand finale.
It should be the
of
grand
tonight's show.
finale.
Okay, so here's what we do. We take a few more questions from the audience. Then we'll do the trivia game.
Yep.
Give away some Cards HQ gift cards.
Yep.
Then we'll give away the $5,000 Anthony Edwards card. And once again, if you've not entered the giveaway for that $5,000 Anthony Edwards card, that's a separate giveaway link. It is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. No purchase necessary. Courtesy of Courtyard.io. All right, here we go. This was from Float Wheel Drive. Are there ways to safeguard submissions from accidental downgrades during PSA grading? So I guess this float is accidental downgrades. What does this mean? That the card gets dinged or something like that? It gets, hurt during shipping?
I'm not sure.
What would an accidental downgrade be?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing you can do, Float. We just opened up a PSA submission center here inside Cards HQ, where there are actual PSA employees here 7 days a week checking your cards into PSA system when you drop them off. Safest way to submit now, if you don't want to ship your cards through the mail and worry about what happens, when they arrive at PSA or on their way to PSA, or when they're being unboxed by PSA, you don't have to worry about any of that. You just walk them in right here and hand them to the people at the PSA counter, and now PSA has got them and they're checking them into their system. So that might be your answer if you happen to be anywhere in Atlanta or passing through Atlanta. We're one of only 2 stores in the nation to have it. Burbank out in LA, and then us here in Atlanta have the actual PSA employees in the PSA submission center within the store. So check that out.
Daniel Masucci in the comments said set a minimum grade. So depending on what this question meant, set a minimum grade is, yes, you can say like min grade, and they'll either send it back to you as do not holder, or they'll grade it according to your request there. Doesn't mean you're going to get the grade. It means if it doesn't get the grade, then they won't hold it. And then somebody else said if you're getting it reholdered, so it's like you're in an old slab, that they just reholder it. They don't regrade the card. So you send it in, it's a 10, it's a 10. They're not going to like pop it out and go, whoa, grader back in 1997 had this wrong. It's down to a 7 now. They won't do that.
Yeah. All right, let's get a float a pack.
All right, more baseball.
How many packs do you have left today?
We got 2 packs, then we have 6 hanger boxes.
Okay, the hangers are going to be part of this. Okay.
We got Juan Yepes, Caden Dana, Max Fried, Chris Morel, Javier Sanoja, Tristan Casas, and future stars Jackson Merrill. A Rhett Lauder on the Prism Refractor, and then another Tigers rookie, Dylan Dingler.
My favorite.
On the Refractor.
Love Dingler.
Tyler Anderson and Josh Naylor.
Sweet. All right.
Do another question from the audience.
We got 2 packs left.
2 packs left.
So we want to do 2 more questions and then do trivia?
2 more questions, and then we're going to jump into our trivia. That sounds great. Stone Field, is the hobby moving closer to federal oversight given the consolidation of power amongst fanatics and collectors? There's certainly a lot of people right now on social media that are calling for it, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't like the collectors' acquisition of BSA. Beckett, they say it's, monopolistic. Fanatics and all of the moves they've done to, gather different things in the industry or kind of push the industry in the direction that they want to push it. I don't know. I don't know what triggers federal oversight. There was actually some chat about that today on Twitter.
Yeah.
Paul Lesko, who is an attorney who actually has an attorney view of it, said that he thought going over certain percentages of ownership of a particular market may trigger oversight. But I mean, to be quite honest, like my point today on social media was when PSA acquired SGC, they were, from a market share perspective, making a much bigger monopolistic move than them acquiring Beckett. Beckett had 4% market share. 4%.
Yeah.
So here you go, PSA with upwards of 80% market share, they acquire 4%. When they acquired SGC, they were acquiring significantly more than 4% at the time they acquired SGC. Now they're acquiring 4%, right? So it's like, does that tip the scale? Like all of a sudden, because the 80% company acquires the 4% company, now we've tipped the scale to monopoly and it wasn't a monopoly before and it requires federal oversight? I don't think so, but I don't know. I would have thought that it would have been previous moves that actually tipped the scale bigger. that would have, maybe caught the attention of people or whatever, but they didn't seem to. So I don't know that this one does, but maybe it does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't work for the FTC. I'm not an antitrust attorney, but I imagine it has as much to do not just with the percentages, but just with the number of viable options. Like that starts to get dicey though, because there are tons of grading companies actually. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's
There's
just
only one other
the four big
significant
ones.
one now.
There's one other
CGC.
significant one.
But,
Yeah.
you got Tag, and you got Arena Club
Yeah.
that's grading, and you've got, C3 grading, and
Yeah.
there's actually a lot of other,
C3, and then I think it was ASG or AGS. I think it's AGS, Automated Grading Service. They did, according to GemRate, almost 30,000 cards last month, which was like, up. That was like what Tag did, and so there's others. And if you want to go check them out and you like the automated grading stuff, I mean, I did my PC cards, some of my PC cards with Tag. Arena Club's doing some automated stuff. There are options. We've got this big consolidation happening in a lot of key places, pretty much across the hobby. And then on top of that, the other big things that could cause eyeballs or lead to eyeballs and regulation and government involvement and oversight would be big funds like Secure cropping up and having no regulation on them whatsoever, and also just like marketplaces, platforms, live selling, other things that potentially, if they get a big enough scandal or something on them, that could lead to oversight. I don't know. Really, it just comes down to like, does some congressman or woman get a bug to go like start pushing on some of this stuff and dragging people to court and doing it? And I don't know. In some ways, it's almost like we could use it, and in other ways I'm wholly against it because I generally don't like regulation, and I just think it causes a lot of problems, and there's already a lot of friction and fees and things associated with this industry. So I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I joked yesterday with Ryan from the shop, like, are we going to be sitting here this time next year with an announcement that Fanatics has acquired Collector's Universe? And that's the logical. Isn't that where we're headed? Isn't that the logical end?
Wouldn't that be something? I don't know. It could happen. All right, Stonefield. Let's get a pack for Stonefield.
All right. Last pack of select football. Deontay Johnson. There's Trevor Lawrence. The Ezekiel Elliott silver. Jahmyr Gibbs, rookie. Not familiar with that insert, but
That's cool.
pretty
That'd be cool on like a
pretty
silver.
simple.
Yeah.
And then an Israel Abanikanda.
Barakanda.
All right, so we're going to do one more question, and then we're going to hop into trivia. If you want to go ahead and get yourself registered for tonight's trivia game, get logged in to play trivia, you're going to go to sportscardinvestor.com/live. That's the page you go to. The trivia link is there, sportscardinvestor.com/live. We'll put that in the chat here as well, so you guys can go to that page. That is for Market Movers members only. You go to that page, and you can get to the trivia game that we're going to play here as a group in a few minutes. And then as soon as we play the trivia game, we're going to do the big giveaway of the night of the $5,000 card. No purchase necessary. You enter that giveaway pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. All right, from David. What was the biggest challenge at opening your own store, and what advice would you give aspiring shop owners? So, David, I've actually done a handful of videos about this on the Jeff Wilson Show channel. Just a few weeks ago, I did a video on the channel. The producers kind of made a salacious title out of it. It's called something like running a card shop's impossible or something like that. But it's a video where I talk about this, right? I talk about the challenges with opening up a card store. So I would highly recommend that. I'm not going to go into detail on it on this show because I could talk for hours, and I did talk for hours. I've talked for hours, not only across that video, but across a lot of other videos. Those are all on the Jeff Wilson Show channel. That's a separate YouTube channel. Look up the Jeff Wilson Show YouTube channel, and then go back a few weeks ago and look about the video. Teapot's got it on the screen.
Got it on my
if you want
screen.
to pull it up there, Johnny, for the audience to see. Right
It's
there.
impossible.
The harsh reality of owning a card shop. 35-minute video on the Jeff Wilson Show channel. Go watch
And
that
you had
one.
this one too.
And then the secret to running a successful card business. That one I did like a week ago. So those are a couple of ones. And then if you go back in time when we were opening up Cards HQ, if you go back several months ago, there's other videos as well. But there's two recent ones is where I would start from the last few weeks. hopefully that is hopefully that's helpful for you. Cool. That question from David McGlade. Let's get David a pack, and then it'll be time for trivia.
Okay, last pack here. See if we can get one more hit. Okay. The Acuna Jr., Dylan Cruz rookie, Blake Dunn rookie, another Christopher Morel, another Blake Dunn in the same pack. Ooh, an autograph.
Another auto.
Purple. Another autograph.
Did you get 3 guaranteed autos out of a jumbo?
Twins.
You might, yeah.
Man,
And Brooks Lee.
that's
a good
pretty.
one.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
Brooks Lee's good.
Yeah.
At
Brooks Lee?
$2.99.
Rookie to $2.99.
Brooks Lee, purple.
Brooks Lee, purple
auto.
speckle to $2.99. Teapot, call us up
Touch
in Market
chrome.
Movers.
Hey, it's come down a little bit.
All right.
I thought it'd be bigger than that, to be honest. He's solid.
He's a good
Hold
player.
on to that one. Get it graded.
Fortune, Dylan Cruz, Fortune 15.
Yep.
We didn't have your screen up, by the way.
Oh,
Where's
it was
that?
like $30.
$30? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there it
That's
is.
it's gone now.
Oh, gone off the screen now. Too late, producer.
Johnny not on the spot.
Super producer Johnny, a little too late there.
James Wood, Spencer Steer refractor, an Albies, and then a Michael Harris II.
So you got a Dylan Cruz, a James Wood, and a Brooks Lee rookies all in the same pack.
Yes. Nice pack.
Look at Nick. Look at Nick.
Right
Just
on.
tossing the heat tonight. Okay, guys, appreciate all the questions from tonight's show.
Trivia.
We're about to play trivia. Once again, sportscardinvestor.com/live. That is also in the YouTube chat. We'll toss it in the YouTube chat again right now for you guys. Click on that link, get registered for the trivia game. We have a special theme for trivia tonight. Give you a little hint about what trivia is going to be about tonight, Teapot.
Okay.
We've talked about it a lot during the show.
Oh, grading.
The big news story of the week.
Okay.
It's Beckett trivia tonight, Teapot. And even if you guys don't know much about Beckett, play along anyway, because we're going to give prizes to first, second, and third place, but we're also going to give one random prize to somebody who just plays along and doesn't place as well. So there's still opportunity for you guys to play and place along. Go ahead and get in that trivia game. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds here to get registered for trivia, then we're going to start the game. If you haven't played trivia before, it is 10 questions. You get points for, obviously you got to answer the question correctly to get points, but it's also about how quickly you answer the question correctly. So make sure to respond as fast as possible with your correct answer, and it will automatically progress through all 10 questions, and at the end of the game, it will show us the leaderboard so we can see who our winners are tonight. First place gets a $100 Cards HQ gift card. Second place gets a $50 Cards HQ gift card. Third place gets a $25 Cards HQ gift card plus one random winner. We are at our participant limit, Teapot, for trivia. We have 100 people in the trivia game. It is time to start trivia tonight. We are at the participant limit. So we will we are over indexed on trivia participants tonight, Teapot. It limits us to our first 100 people. So there may be a few of you who got in right at the very end who will not be able to participate in the trivia here, but hopefully we'll let as many of you play as possible. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck with trivia, starting now.
I was too slow. I was looking for PSA. Like my mind was for PSA. I don't know why the text at the top, like where it says Sports Card Trivia December, is like distracting me. I bet gold will be the second most. Oh, more people got that than I did. What? That's not right. That's a good question.
Gotta go hard.
I just stared at it and I should have just clicked something. And I have no idea. Probably isn't very good. Oh, I got it right for 26 points. I have no idea. I never know the qualifiers or the descriptions. They're very good like Philly. Oh, they're like between those two. Shoot.
All right.
All right.
How do we do?
I don't know. I didn't do great. I got all the obvious ones, but Pratham was first last month by
Look
like
at
a
that.
landslide. I think got them all right last month.
Knowles RB in second place. New name up there on top.
Nice. All right.
Baseball 500. Look at that.
Well done.
Look at that. There you
Well
go.
done.
Teapot in 8th place tonight.
Yep.
Teapot in 8th place.
I got 3
tonight.
wrong.
Wow.
I got 3 wrong.
Well,
Yep.
well, not perfect tonight.
Nope.
Normally perfect, Teapot. Not quite perfect tonight. Look at this ranking, guys. Thank you guys, first of all, for playing trivia. I know a few people were not able to get in the game. We actually had so many people in the live tonight that we hit our trivia limit. So we'll see if we can get that adjusted for next month. So I apologize if you weren't able to fully get in the game, if you got locked out at the end there, if you were one of the last people to register for the game. But nobody got a perfect score tonight.
Yeah.
So the most questions correct was 8 out of 10. Baseball 500, who was our first place finisher, got 8 out of 10 correct.
Yeah.
Also, Pratham in third place got 8 out of 10 correct. And also Timothy Meyer in 7th place got 8 out of 10 correct, but was just answering a little slower, as was Brettster 32, who was in 6th place. Knowles RB in 2nd place only got 7 out of 10 correct, but answered very quickly.
Okay.
So Knowles RB took the 2nd place finish tonight. So look at that, a nice top 3. Baseball 500, congratulations on a $100 gift card to Cards HQ. Knowles RB a $50 gift card. Pratham a $25 gift card. By the way, very important, if you won any prize tonight, whether it's in trivia or any of these pack giveaways, you've got to give us your information so we can send it to you. And the way that you do that is you go to sportscardinvestor.com/live. That takes you to the prize winner form. It's at the bottom.
Right here.
The prize winner form is at the bottom. Click there to give us your information right there. sportscardinvestor.com/live. Give us your information in that prize winner form. And then that way we know where to send your cards off to. So important information there for sure. And congratulations, Baseball 500, Knowles, RB, and Pratham. Very, very close. Steve Strickland and Sean and others will hopefully get you guys in the top 3 next time. But hey, at least you beat Teapot down there.
You did.
At number 8.
Well done.
Let's pick one random entrant for another $25 gift card. Nick, if you could give me a number between 0 and we had, let's see, the last person to score a single point was in place number 92. 25.
25 is going to be Sean Kenny Bruiser Cab.
There you go. Sean Kenny Bruiser Cap. Congratulations. Sean got 6 out of 10 correctly, but is getting rewarded for participating. So, Sean, you get a $25 gift card to Cards HQ. So please fill out that prize winner form. Okay, final order of business of the night. To give away, not only are we giving away this $5,000 Anthony Edwards card courtesy of courtyard.io. Look at that beautiful card. We're about to give it away right now.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes.
Sorry, there's controversy right now.
What's up?
You had the wrong answer for a question, and I would have gotten it right.
What is that?
And I knew I was right. The question was, how many sports cards did Beckett grade last month?
No, the question was how many sports plus non-sports cards did Beckett grade last
man.
month?
Are
You're
you
talking
sure?
about the question 3?
Are you sure that's what it
Oh,
said?
it said sports plus non-sports.
Why wouldn't it just say cards then?
It said sports plus non. It specified
Sports
plus non-sports.
That's what it said?
I'll show you the question here.
All right, maybe I misread it.
Look at that question.
I
Question number
read it.
6. That was the question. Sports and non-sports. How many cards did Beckett grade
All right.
sports and non-sports?
All right. So I just
74,000.
read it wrong.
74,000 was
I
your
would have
correct
gotten
answer.
it. Yep, I said 35 because I thought it was sports. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna give this card away. Enough.
Yes, let's give
I
the
had to
card
have an
away.
excuse.
Let's give the card away. So not only are we giving the card away, but we also got some extra prizes over there, Nick. Is that right?
We do. So we have 6 additional hangers. We got Prism football hangers and Select basketball, 2023 Select basketball.
So we go with 7 total winners.
Yeah.
7 winners.
Are you
Okay,
gonna send
so
me this
your-
sumo thing?
Your final chance. It's pinned to the top of the YouTube. This is a separate giveaway link, the King Sumo, no purchase necessary. We're about to go in there and draw the winner now. Do we want to do this via screen share, or how do we want to draw that winner?
Let's see.
Yes.
TPott, I just sent you the document with the
Okay,
names.
so I'll get the names and then
Use the
download
emails
that.
probably.
Okay. Got that. Downloading. And Johnny, just give me a minute and I'll tell you when I'm good to screen share. Whoops, it's not that one, it's this. All right.
All right, guys, we're just calling up the list right now so we can do the randomization. Give us just a second here.
Yep.
Give us just 1 second.
You want to sing like a Christmas tune or something for everybody while I...
No singing. I don't think they want me singing.
You
here.
like to sing.
I don't want. I'm just catching up on the YouTube chat here, and
All right.
just catching up on the chat here. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us tonight. 311 people watching live, looking for their chance to win this Anthony Edwards card or any of those hanger boxes. We're about to make somebody's holidays right now, TPott.
We are.
Somebody's Christmas or Hanukkah. It's about to get made right now.
All right. Beautiful.
You got the list in?
I got 402 people.
402 entries. All
Yep.
right, we can bring up Teapot's screen.
That's pretty good odds for a $5,000 card
Not bad right
for no
there.
cost to enter.
All right, so
All right.
we are on your screen.
All right. I'll do it 3 times.
Okay.
We'll stick with 3.
So here's the list.
Yep.
These are the 402 people.
This is the first part of your
We're going to need
email.
to put the, in case the winner's not a Market Movers member, we need to put a direct link to the winner form in the YouTube chat as well. So we'll get that. We'll get a
Okay.
direct link. All right, so you're going to randomize 3
3
times.
times.
Number 1 is going to win the card.
Is going to win the card.
And then 2 through, 2 through 7 are going to win hanger boxes?
Look at the hanger
Okay,
boxes.
Okay,
all right.
so
Good luck,
2 through
everybody.
7. Good luck,
the moment
everybody.
of truth. Good luck,
Moment of
everybody.
truth.
Happy holidays to you.
Yep.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Troy!
Oh,
Troy,
Troy.
Wisconsin Collectibles.
There you go.
What? That is so well deserved. It's unbelievable.
Troy.
I don't think Troy's ever missed a live stream.
Look at that.
He's been in trivia. He's been a
Unbelievable.
Market Movers member for like 4 years, maybe 5.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. I'm very happy to see Troy get that
Look at
card.
that, Troy. We appreciate you, Troy.
That is a big. That's a big win.
We appreciate you, Troy. Happy holidays to you, Troy. What a big hit. That is awesome.
All
There
right.
you go. The Anthony Edwards card will be sent out to Troy. And then numbers 2 through 7 on the list are also going to get those hanger boxes. Let's bring
please.
the list back up there.
All right.
If we could on the screen, just so the 2 through 7, there's the 2 through 7 on the list. So if you see your name 2 through 7 on the list, you've won a hanger box. And we're going to go ahead and put that
Yep.
winner link in the YouTube chat if we could.
M Cruz 8, Christian Zaccardo 1996.
There it is. Market Movers posted the direct link for the winners.
Z Matthews 94, J
So there you
Brock,
go.
Well Ricky, Infusion 316, and T Neberst all getting hanger boxes.
I don't see Troy in the chat. He must be running around his house right now.
Oh man, he was there earlier.
He was here. He was asking
there.
questions and everything.
He was there.
He was here a little while ago.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
There he is.
There you go. You're welcome, Wisconsin
There
Collectibles.
he
That's
is.
pretty great. There you go, Troy.
Dude, that's awesome.
Amazing stuff. That is pretty sweet indeed.
amazing.
Not a bad holiday to end up
That's
with.
so cool.
Yeah, where it's going. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a really fun year. We appreciate all of your support. We promise you that 2026 is going to be a huge year for Market Movers. We got some amazing stuff that's going to be rolling out for you guys early in the year. I think you're really going to like it. Thank you for all of your support throughout the course of the year. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, TPott. Happy holidays to you, Nick. Happy holidays to you, producer Johnny. And happy holidays to you, everybody. Thanks
Amazing.
for watching. See you soon with our next one. Take care.